Creator, Father of all, you give us life, you give us love, you give us yourself. Help us to give our lives, our love, ourselves to you.
Ruth looked at the envelope again. There was no stamp, no postmark, only her name and address. She read the letter one more time. Dear Ruth, I'm going to be in your neighbourhood on Saturday afternoon, and I'd like to stop by for a visit. Love always, Jesus. Her hand was shaking as she placed the letter on the table. Why would the Lord want to visit me? I'm nobody special. I don't have anything to offer. With that, Ruth remembered her empty kitchen cabinets. Oh my goodness, I really don't have anything to offer. I'll have to run down to the store and buy something for dinner. She reached for her purse and counted it out at its contents. $7.40. Well, I can get some bread and meats at least. She threw on her coat and hurried out to the door. A loaf of French bread and half a pound of sliced turkey and a carton of milk, leaving Ruth with a grand total of 12 cents to last her till Monday. Nonetheless, she felt satisfied as she headed home, her meagre offerings tucked under her arm. Hey lady, can you help us, lady? Ruth had been so absorbed in her dinner plans, she hadn't even noticed two figures huddled in the alleyway. A man and a woman, both of them dressed in little more than rags. Look, lady, I ain't got a job, you know, and my wife and I have been living out here on the street. And well, now it's getting cold, and we're kinda getting hungry. And well, if you could help us, lady, we'd appreciate it. Ruth looked at them both. They were dirty, they smelled bad, and frankly, she would certainly get some kind of work if they really wanted to. So I'd like to help you, but I'm poor woman myself. All I have is a few cold cuts and some bread, and I'm having an important guest for dinner tonight. And I was planning on serving that to him. Yeah, well, okay lady, I understand. Thanks anyway. The man put his arms around the woman's shoulders, turned and headed back into the alleyway. As she watched them leave, Ruth felt a familiar twinge in her heart. Sir, wait. The couple stopped and turned as she ran down the alleyway after them. Look, why don't you take this food? I'll figure out something else to serve to my guest. She handed the man her grocery bag. Thank you, lady. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. It was the man's wife, and Ruth could see that she was now shivering. You know, I've got another coat at home. Here, why don't you take this one? Ruth unbuttoned her jacket and slipped it over the woman's shoulders. Then smiling, she turned and walked down to the street, without her coat and with nothing to serve her guest. Thank you, lady. Thank you very much. Ruth was chilled by the time she reached the front door, and worried too. The Lord was coming to visit, and she didn't have anything to offer him. She fumbled through her purse for the door key. But as she did, she noticed another envelope in her mailbox. That's odd, she thought. The mailman doesn't usually come twice in one day. She took the envelope out of the box and opened it. Dear Ruth, it was good to see you again. Thank you for the lovely meal. Thank you too for the beautiful coat. Love always, Jesus. The air was still cold, but even without her coat, Ruth no longer noticed. We would have our eyes open to see those less fortunate ourselves, and be able to treat them with the same love and humanity that if we needed to. Amen.